Okay, so Pete, thanks for talking to us. Now, I believe you import these wonderful American caravans that we're looking at right behind that you're sitting on. Tell me a bit more about what you do.
Well, basically you've hit it in a nutshell. We import classic American caravans for refurbishment and resale in this country, convert them to EU standards.
And this one here, what is it actually made of?
It's made out of aircraft quality aluminium.
Aircraft? So what's the benefits of that then?
Well, the whole integrity of the aluminium, it's a better quality metal that is used in a lot of European trailers.
And when these are old, so you buy them as they are and then import them over, do you?
That's right, yes.
And who would buy something like this? Is it a kind of a personal thing people buy, or is it more renting out to companies? What is it?
Well, it's a bit of both. I mean, all sorts of people buy these days. I mean, events like this, people want them to tow behind classic cars, especially American cars. But other classic car enthusiasts, people that just like outdoor activities in general, they're so well built and they're so comfortable. They are actually built to live in rather than be a temporary holiday home. So
what do you get in something like this in terms of like living space?
Well, this is a typical example in actual fact, and you get a full bathroom with full running hot and cold water. Toilet facilities with onboard tanks and all the rest of it, and all the normal sort of refinements like cook stoves and sinks and fridges and all that. And even as old as this caravan was, it still had all those facilities as standard right back in the 1960s.
So what car would you need to pull something like this? Is it heavier as a result to what it's made of?
Actually, no. They are relatively light compared to a lot of trailer caravans, but they are heavy on nose weight, so you need something typically like a 4x4, or a van to pull something like this legally in this country of this size. But the smaller ones, of course, can be pulled by ordinary family saloons.
So these are obviously American. What about sort of British caravans? Because a lot of the old caravans are popular from Britain now as well, aren't they?
Oh yes, very much so. We have quite a portfolio of those names like Carlight, Car Cruiser, Royal, Sterling. Really, really nice trailer caravans, very well built, and they are in a class of their own, of course, and we deal with those as well.
And what do you think it is about old things of late that have become popular again? I mean, it's a really nice thing because it becomes quite authentic, but what is it about the old kind of caravans that people are liking more?
I think it's a number of things. A lot of people would initially say style, and that of course has a big part to play in it, but also the build quality and the level of luxury that you got in something like this far outstrips something that you can buy even today. Really? Yes.
So do you have one yourself?
I do. I have a 1961 Carlight Continental, of which there is only 4 known in this country that are still usable.
Right, so the first thing I'm noticing is it's so much more spacious than you realise. So the room here, that's obviously a bathroom, right?
Yeah, a full bathroom with hip bath and shower, running hot and cold water, and full toilet facilities.
You get hot and cold water?
Yes, in fact the hot water is better than most people have in their own houses.
Really? So it's good water pressure and everything?
Good water pressure, and you won't hold your hand under the hot tap.
So for us women, we can still wash our hair, which is obviously a very important detail there. And it's a full-size double bed.
Yes, this is fairly typical. These came with a choice of interior fitments. This one is a permanent double bed.
So you can't actually turn this one back and it doesn't fold away or anything, it's permanently down like this?
No, this one's permanently down. Of course, there is loads of storage underneath it, which is an added advantage as well.
So as we're walking down here, this is obviously the kitchen area. And you've got cupboard, this is the fridge.
Yes, full galley, full-size fridge, which is 3-way, so it will work in under any conditions at all.
And then you've got
again,
storage space.
Yeah, overhead storage, obviously standard kitchen cupboard storage. Twin sinks, which is fairly typical of this model and year, and a full cooker with oven, which is ample. We can cook a dinner party on here for 8 to 10 people, no problems at all.
I really am shocked at how well equipped. They're brilliant, absolutely brilliant. And then even at the end here, we've got more beds for more people to sleep, right?
Yes, again, fairly typical. Dinette comes down into a full-size double bed. There was various different choices. That's a fairly sort of typical.
So this is a 4-berth caravan. How big can you get them? What size do they go up to in the same kind of style?
Well, in this size, which is really only a medium range one, they will go up to 6 and 8 berths. But this one, as you say, it is a 4-berth. This one is typically designed for 2 people to actually live in on a permanent basis, hence the fixed double bed.
That's brilliant. Thanks very much. It's lovely.